What is going on, everybody? Yo, peoples! It's good to see everyone here. I was messing with some of the settings a little bit because it kept telling me that, well, it's still telling me that the screen resolution, the video resolution I have for the stream right now is not optimal, even though I just looked it up. And it says that 1920 by 1080 is optimal, and that is the setting I have for it. I don't know, maybe YouTube's a little drunk today, or maybe it doesn't know the difference, but I got it set to the optimal setting, so we'll see how it goes. Gear Force Gym, dope shirt. Yeah, man, I had to switch up. I had to switch up my worst generation shirt that I always used to wear during reactions, and I decided to get this as well. But let me go ahead and get these. Let me go ahead and say this first. I'm going to make it a habit of doing this before I do anything else throughout my reaction streams for you guys. Firstly, thank you. Thank you, everyone, for showing up. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you all who have been subscribed to me for so long and just enjoy what I do. Thank you. This channel would not be as wholesome and it wouldn't be as awesome without you guys here. I don't know where my channel would be if it didn't have people like you telling other people about me, and then, you know, the words of encouragement that you give me. I'm just thankful. I really am. Just thank you, Cody. Thank you, Psycho. Thank you, Kawaii Hana. Thank you, Cool K. Everybody. From my moderators to people who just stop by to check out my streams or look at my videos. I am truly appreciative for all of you. You guys don't even know how much I really owe a lot to you guys. Like, you guys inspire me, so thank you. But, ladies and gentlemen, we are finally off from break. It is time to see what this new chapter is going to hold. Now, mind you, new chapter coming in half an hour. We know it's going to show up. Cohagen, it's good to see you as well. We know this chapter is going to show up because I'm going to get to talking, and then it's going to pop up, and then I'm going to be all like, oh, there it is, there it is. You guys know the usual. But it's good to see all of you here. Last time we left off, we were introduced to Yamato full-fledgedly, and it turns out that Yamato is not Kaido's son, but Kaido's daughter, who is a massive Kozuki Oden fangirl. So much that she dresses like him, calls herself Kozuki Oden, and wishes to enact his wish of opening Wano's borders. But what she doesn't know is that the Akazaya 9 are alive and well. For the most part. And she just pretty much thinks that they're all dead. So can you imagine how hyped she's going to be when she finds out that the very vassals that served under Oden are alive and well? And she finds out that she she finds out that's exactly what they're trying to do, is enact Oden's wishes. So as soon as this chapter pops up, we'll see how that goes. Hopefully, we'll see how it goes. But how's everyone's day doing so far? Just thought I'd ask you guys. Hope everyone's staying safe out there. I know with the beer bug out right now, it is making it increasingly difficult for a lot of people to do the things that they want to do. And a lot of states are enacting mandatory masks everywhere, not just like in certain places people got to wear them. And, you know, people are getting attitudes that, I don't want to wear no mask. And imagine me with a Karen hairstyle right now. I don't want to wear no mask because you're infringing on my freedom rights. If I don't want to wear a mask, I ain't gotta. 2 weeks later. Okay, I'm in the bed. I probably should have wore a mask. Now, here's the thing. I am not making fun of people who actually have it. Please don't take it in that way. But these very same people that think that, oh, it's not going to touch me at all. It's not gonna mess with me at all, and then they wind up bedridden because they were being hard-headed. You think that with a global pandemic going on, people would use more common sense, but apparently, especially in America, we're not known for that. And there's the chapter. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to the chapter. Sorry if I took a slight detour, but it was just to kill some time until this chapter showed up on the Viz side. I know it shows up on Manga Plus, but I read it from Viz because, I mean, I got a subscription there. I might as well use it. And who do we have on this cover page? We have, and it's a large color cover page by Oda. We have Law, Luffy, and Kid flying on giant parrots, eating rice balls. And Law's just chilling on Luffy's parrot while Kid is on his own, and they're both trying to eat, I don't know if he stole that rice ball from Kid, or if it's just a big old giant rice ball and Kid's trying to take it from him, but they're arguing with one another. Well, not really arguing. Luffy's just eating and enjoying himself. Kid is all like, Straw Hat, what are you doing over there? Give me that rice ball. And then Law's just chilling in the background, feeding some of his rice ball to some smaller parrots that are flying behind them. But, ladies and gentlemen, let's move on to this chapter. Karma! Good to see you! What the heck just happened to the page? Okay, there we go. It didn't load it up. It just showed the one white panel and it just said One Piece off to the side. Here we go. Chapter 985. New Onigashima Project. Oh, is this where Kaido's gonna explain what the new Onigashima Project is? Yeah, tell me more. Good. Karma and Grant Dolman, it's good to see the both of you. Onigashima, rear entrance. I knew you would come. Whoa, they're really here. Yeah. And there's Raizo, but he's standing face to face with Kanjuro. We may not have found traces of samurai infiltration, but it was impossible to think you wouldn't show up. After all, I know better than anyone how persistent you are. Raizo is face to face with Kanjuro. What is this gonna mean? Kanjuro! Yo, everyone is right there. Yo, Shutenmaru, Nekomamushi, Inuarashi, Izo, Kikunojo, and Kawamatsu are standing face to face with Kanjuro and his band of gifters, it seems. There's some gifters, there's some people riding on horses. One of them, I can't tell if he even has a head or not. The heck? Wait a minute. What if those are drawings by him? Those have got to be drawings by him if they have no heads and they're just moving. Kanjuro! You will not be raiding us today. Hey, I know those guys. I saw them at the boiling 20 years ago. And then they all notice the horsemen with no heads. Samurai warriors with their heads cut off. Very artful of you. They even look like you, don't they? So, Izo, you've returned. Just so you can lose in battle? Oh, you don't even know. It's not even going to work that way. Well, we have not lost our heads. Release Lord Momonosuke at once! Oh, he resisted as best he could. He was desperate not to be a burden upon you. He found a dagger at some point and used it to free himself. Like I said chapters ago, that's exactly what he did. Of course, he could not actually escape, but he cut my palm in the attempt, and I did not take kindly to it. And it shows a small panel where a silhouette of Kanjuro is beating up Momonosuke. I punished him, but only enough to knock him unconscious. Lord Momonosuke. To my surprise, however, the boy still lives. I suppose that must be Odin's blood. But his suffering will ease soon, as we speak on the stage inside. They are about to carry out Momonosuke's public execution. What's with your got a hand? All we have to do is... oh, wait, he's talking to Nekomamushi. What's with your got a hand?
Huh? Nifty, eh? It's nice.
That is the most civil we've seen of Nekomamushi and Inuarashi talking to one another without it devolving into insults. You got a gun in your hand?
Yeah, I do.
It's nice. Like that meme, just add Inuarashi's face to that.
Ka. All we have to do is buy some extra time. In just a few minutes, the history of the Kozuki clan will officially end.
And Kiku puts on his samurai helmet.
You may shut your mouth now, Kanjuro. The wounds this one's katana leaves do not vanish in the afterlife.
Vassal of Kozuki, Kiku Nojo of the Fallen Snow.
Like snow that remains into the spring, they will continue to torment your soul for eternity. Then show me, Kiku.
And in an instant, Kiku is already on Kanjuro. Let's get going! Everyone prepares to fight. Ready! And Kiku is the one facing off against Kanjuro. Yo! And next page, they're both staring and glaring at one another.
And what's with your got a leg, huh? I use 2 swords now.
Oh, so Nekomamushi has a gun for a hand, and Inuarashi has a sword for a leg. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Shiki. You know, the sword on leg thing.
Not bad.
See? They're speaking civilly to one another. I guess when they're fighting alongside one another, they put aside those differences. And inside the castle.
Hey, Kaido's speech is starting! Put it on the visual transponder, Snail.
And in the attic space, oh, it's still Yamato.
So speaking as Kozuki Oden, I followed the proper logic that says, as Ace's brother, you should be giving me a ride on your ship.
Now hang on! Kozuki Oden's a guy that everyone loves. There's no way you could be Oden.
Okay, fine, maybe you're more Oden than me.
What does that mean, I'm more Oden?
How can I be Oden and not be free? It's because of these shackles.
What shackles?
I wanted to go to sea with Ace and his friends so badly, but I have been imprisoned on this island since the age of 8.
Those are prison shackles? And this is Yamato speaking with Luffy.
That's right, they will explode if I leave this island. To be honest, it could all be a lie. I mean, what father would blow up his own child?
Well, there is this one guy and his superhuman kids who went through a whole lot. But that's a story for another time.
But just imagining the possibility that it's true keeps me trapped here with fear. I know what my father is like.
Want me to take him off?
Huh?
Listen, do you really want to fight on our side? It'll mean seeing me whoop Kaido right before your eyes.
I wish that I could do the same. Do you know how many times he's beaten me since childhood? Every time I challenged him, he ensured I paid a price.
Fine, I'll take those off.
You don't understand. These have kept me trapped here for 20 years without...
It's been 2 years since Whitebeard's Paramount War.
Hey, they're projecting the speech from the stage.
Yo, it's Kaido. He's speaking about... We haven't heard anyone talk about the Paramount War in so long. To hear Kaido's view on it.
It's been 2 years since Whitebeard's Paramount War. And finally, the world has churned into motion. The 7 warlords were not disbanded because of some mad whim of the government. It is a sign of confidence that Navy headquarters has a new force capable of stopping us.
And both Luffy and Yamato are literally bending a floorboard inward to look down through the roof.
But while the world government grows arrogant, we have decided to join hands with the Big Mom Pirates to seize the greatest power in this world, the ancient weapons.
What? Yo! Kaido is joining with Big Mom to get their hands on the ancient weapons? That really could make them the most powerful pirate crew in the world, if they get their hands on it. And that includes Shirahoshi.
In other words...
And then lightning comes out of nowhere, and then...
In other words...
Lightning zaps down on the ground.
Did I hear you calling my name, Kaido?
Ah, it's Big Mom! Captain of the Big Mom Pirates, Olindi Oiran, with a bounty of 4.388 billion berries. And she's pretty much turned every single inanimate object that was inside the pleasure hall into her own little personal homie. She has Prometheus with her, who is already in his big blazing sun form, and she has what looks to be an unconscious Zeus.
She's terrifying up close!
So that's the world's most powerful hag.
And she apparently just dropped off both Nami and Carrot. And both Jinbei and Robin see this. Nami?
Took you long enough, Lidlin.
But I'm still in time, aren't I? Mama! Don't be a stickler. If we bicker and fight, I'll stay out of reach. But when we join sides, we'll put it within range.
Listen up, people. We're putting our weights into the piracy. We're putting our weight into the piracy business. Piracy business.
I don't know why I keep saying piracy.
Piracy business. At long last. We're going to claim the One Piece.
Ooh. And then they all start ranting and raving. Yeah!
The existence of the ancient weapons will bring fear and war to humanity. Prepare yourselves, for that is the world of violence that we seek.
Well, isn't this something?
And Orochi's just watching all this go on.
Which raises a question.
The One Piece. Hey, that's what I'm gonna get.
Followers of Orochi, you must now choose.
Ooh! Ooh! Oh! Yo, I haven't even looked at the rest of it. Followers of Orochi, you must now choose. What if Kaido puts his foot down right here? I'm just throwing this out there. What if he puts his foot down right here and is making the followers of Orochi choose to either follow Orochi or follow him? Let me read.
With its imposing waterfall defenses, Wano is a natural fortress that neither the Navy nor the world government can easily reach. If we expand with more weapons factories and turn the populace of the flower capital into a labor force.
Oh! Oh! Yo! I just saw the panel when I changed it. My eyes looked directly at it. Woo!
Then it will transform into a lawless land that all manner of pirates around the world can call paradise.
Huh? Kaido, wait a minute. The flower capital is my territory. Who do you think allowed you to make all these
And before he says anything, Kaido beheads Orochi! Orochi is dead! Odin has been avenged! Not by the Akazaya 9, but the very person who joined him! You can't have a country with two kings. One of them's gotta go. I told you! Oh! 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 That's what you get, Orochi! The moment has finally arrived. I doubt that he's dead. Whew. Technically, Kaido killed Odin, but it was Orochi who pretty much put Wano in the state it is. Whew. But I see King right behind him, and he has a... No! King is holding the scabbard of the sword that just cut off the head of Orochi. Orochi is dead. Are you sure? It can't be that easy. Let's read through the whole chapter, and then I'll rehype myself back up. Let me calm down. I am sorry, everybody, if I'm screaming too loud. But don't forget about his devil fruit. I bet he's like a Hydra. That's kind of what I have in mind. But let's go ahead and read through the rest of this chapter. And then everyone is shocked that he cut off Orochi's head. Whoa! Ah! Shogun Orochi!
Mama!
The concerns of the Kurozumi clan and the Kozuki clan mean nothing to us. You have 5 seconds to choose. Followers of Orochi.
And he points to Momonosuke.
Hey, that's Momo!
And that's Luffy saying that.
Momo! Hey, don't shout out.
And unsurprisingly, both Yamato and Luffy fall through the roof in the middle of the speech. Luffy is horrible at not being loud. Every time. And they just fall behind him. But everyone is still musing over the fact that it looked like Orochi's got his head cut off.
He just killed Shogun Orochi! But why? They've been allies for years and years.
Make your choice now, samurai. Join us and be pirates, or fight us now and die. We are turning this country into a pirate empire in preparation for the coming World War. We'll be ranging out for more proper raids. Tonight, Onigashima becomes the flower capital. Wano will be no more. Instead, there will be only new Onigashima, and its shogun shall be my son, Yamato!
Look, there's Yamato! Not even for a second, stupid dad!
Hey, show me the way! They're gonna kill Momo! Someone call the Tobirro Paul! And next chapter hits August 2nd. How do I process all of this? How do I process all of this going on? And let me look. Is there no other chapter? There's no other chapter. Good Lord. That might have been the most I stretch out my voice for Kaido. I might need to get some water in a minute. But wow. Like, here's the thing. I want to say that the announcement is something big, but the fact that Kaido just beheaded Orochi right there, and that we still got to take into account the fact that he has a devil fruit that is basically the Yamato no Orochi, and we don't know the full capabilities of it. So it could work like you guys have said, like it works like a Hydra. You cut off its head, another one grows in its place. So who knows if that statement stays true to Orochi himself? Because we haven't seen the full scope of Orochi's devil fruit abilities. So as of right now, it looks like Kurozumi Orochi's out of the picture. But now that you guys have pointed that out to me, I don't know if he's going to stay dead though. I mean, he's basically a Japanese Hydra. I don't know if that's the full range of his abilities, but the fact that that could be a possibility, I can't, in good faith, completely commit to saying that he's officially dead right now. Orochi got cut in his human form. That's a good point. That's a really good point. But here's an idea. What if the ability of his devil fruit allows his head to be cut off for the amount of his heads that he has? So if his head gets cut off in human form, then if he comes back to life and assumes his Yamato no Orochi form, then could one of those heads be missing in correlation to that head that got cut off? That's an idea. But the big takeaway from this chapter is the fact that Orochi got beheaded, and Kaido's objective in life, aside from, committing suicide when he's not doing something, is to turn Wano into a lawless land, the forefront of a new empire headed by both himself and Big Mom, to find the ancient weapons, create more weapon factories, and plunge the world into a world war using the ancient weapons themselves. That is the new Onigashima project. It would be really cool if he stayed dead, though, because everyone thinks that he's still alive. I would like for Orochi to be dead, because that's one less annoying individual in One Piece that we don't have to worry about. And the fact that Fukuro Kuju is surprised that Orochi got beheaded, I don't know. You guys brought up the whole Hydra bit about his devil fruit powers, and now I can't fully commit to thinking that he's dead. I can't revel in it as much as I would like to, because there's the chance that his devil fruit allows him to survive being beheaded due to the amount of heads he has. That's just the thought I have. Wano is the new Beehive Island, following in Captain Rock's footsteps. Possibly. Beehive Island may be Blackbeard's spot right now, but I feel like Blackbeard doesn't have the drive as much as Kaido does in going about this whole world war that Kaido is doing right now. Would Kaido really make a mistake and fail in killing someone? I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah. You make a good point. Orochi needs to suffer more. If he's actually dead, then Kaido let him off easy. If anything, I feel like it should have been Kinemon to behead Orochi and take him out. Because the interesting thing about when you see Orochi's head off to the side, it's still having the same exact face. I don't know. Man, you guys are making me rethink my ideas about whether he's dead or not, because now I can't commit to thinking that because of the devil fruit he has. Maybe that's a capability of the Yamato no Orochi. What is it? Dragon fruit model Yamato no Orochi. Kaido has killed Moria's crew, though. Yeah, that's true. Now is Kanjuro's turn. I feel like Kiku's going to take care of that. Oh, I forgot about that. Kiku is the one taking on Kanjuro right now, using his blade that says that even the wounds that you get in the wounds that you get still stay with you even in the afterlife. That's a scary thought. Having wounds from that sword and then taking them with you as you die and your soul still has it. That must hurt. Okay, let me just read through some of your comments. Hello. Hey, Neil Johnson, good to see you. Static Shattuck, good to see you as well. Ozzy Edwards, the anime Juke. And CJ as well. Sorry if I didn't acknowledge you guys right when you came in. I was just really hype over seeing, Kaido behead Orochi. But now that you guys have been talking, I can't commit to it staying that way. Did you talk about which ancient weapons you think he's aiming for? Uranus is my guess, but I really want to find out what Uranus is, and I might be biased. Let's hope he's dead, because no one wants him back anyway. I know, right? If Orochi isn't dead, y'all honestly think he's still going to follow Kaido? Oh no, after he's made a speech like that, telling everyone you either follow us, or you die. Don't follow Orochi because we're going to kill him anyway. So yeah, I feel like anyone who's serving Orochi, it'll probably be a 3-way battle. No, 4-way battle. Straw Hats, Samurai, followers of Orochi, Beast Pirates. Wow. Oda was not kidding. This is going to be a war that puts the Paramount War to shame because there's a lot more factions linked to this now. Do you think the Straw Hats Alliance is going to fail? No. Y'all don't think Orochi has a contingency plan for Kaido in this situation? He's been very competent. Good point. Let's let each other's scabbards stab Kanjuro in Caesar fashion. So what do you think What do you think of Yamato's proposition of joining the Straw Hats? First things first, they gotta get through all this stuff that's going on here. As much as Luffy would be happy to invite someone like that on his ship, he's got a lot more on his plate right now, and he's a little bit focused on that. When am I reading my My Hero Academia chapter? Right after I'm done with this. After I get some water and set the image up and get the streaming, I'll set it up. It won't be long. I won't keep you guys too long here. Orochi deserves to suffer, but I think one of the killers would just cut off his head like Kaido did. I wouldn't be surprised. Hold on, did the image just freeze for you guys? I'm double checking. It was giving me a buffer wheel, so I couldn't tell if it stopped for you guys. Okay, I'm still going. I got rid of the page because there's nothing I need to really look back on, save for the fact that, too bad there is another break next week. Yeah, it's fine. I'm okay with these breaks. I know with the beer bug out there, it's gonna put things on hold a lot quicker, so, and so, as of right now, I don't mind these breaks. I really don't. Guess we have to get used to them. Yeah, it is what it is. We just gotta roll with it. But, overall, this chapter was great. It got me out of my chair, so it's a 9. It's a 9. No, it's a 10 out of 10, because at least we got to see Orochi be beheaded. Now, if it's permanent, and we don't see any more of Orochi after these chapters, this is by far one of the greatest chapters ever. But if he turns out to be alive, it's still a great chapter, nonetheless. We'll have 2 more chapters until September. We're really close to chapter 1000. Hope it still comes this year. I would really love for chapter 1000 to be the introduction of Vegapunk. We can use more waifus on the crew, otherwise it would be a sausage fest. Yeah, good point. We got Nami, we got Robin. That's it. Carrot, she's just there temporarily, just traveling. So if we got Yamato up there as well. I want to see his devil fruit reincarnated. Now here's the thing, we don't even know the full scope of capabilities that his devil fruit has. Because his is a mythic type. Mythical Zoans have otherworldly powers. Like, we've seen the different types of it, like Katarina Devon. She has a Ninetales, which allows her to literally impersonate people and look exactly like them. An upgraded form of Bon Clay's clone fruit, but without the requirement of having to touch someone. They can literally look exactly like them. Then we have Kaido's dragon fruit, which is still yet unnamed. And it allows him to not only shoot out explosive nuke blasts out of his mouth, but it also allows him to fly. And then we also have Marco, which essentially lets him turn into a phoenix. Did it freeze for you guys? Or did it freeze for me? I think it froze for me. Hold on. It froze for me. I gotta double check that. But we have Marco with... Dang it. Show up, show up, show up. Thank you. We don't need Carrot. Yamato is enough. Like, it shows it skipping on my screen for me. I got it on my phone just so I can double check it, because sometimes my laptop won't accurately show me if it's looking a certain type of way. But we got Marco, who can turn into a phoenix, which has all 3 characteristics of every single devil fruit type. So mythical Zoan type individuals have otherworldly powers, and I feel like now that I talk more about it, I feel like Orochi's capabilities have yet to be seen. Because of all the Zoan devil fruits that we've seen, we've already seen the capabilities of them. All of them. And we know what they can do. Yet Orochi, all we saw is them grow a whole bunch of heads and just ransack his place when Toko was laughing at him and he took up Komurasaki that one time. But we never saw any special ability. So, the more I talk about it, the more I'm kind of leaning with you guys, saying that he's not dead. I feel like the capabilities of his Yamata no Orochi devil fruit allows him to survive being beheaded, but his Yamata Orochi form will have 1 less head. So I think that's one capabilities of it. So do you think Big Mom will be taken out of the picture in this arc? I doubt it. I mean, she's joining up with Kaido, so I don't know why she'd be taken out of the picture. If she's joining up with Kaido, she's literally in the centerfold of the picture, so that makes no sense. How is Straw Hat's Alliance going to deal with 2 Yonko? Very, very carefully. Also, Kobe and Bagel! Welcome! Hope you enjoy yourself while you're here on this channel. Everyone just give them a nice warm welcome and treat them the same way you've treated me. What's Carrot's job would have been? She's a fighter, but we haven't seen her give any other special abilities. So she'll probably be another fighter, but you gotta think. Every member of the crew has to fulfill a certain role. Brook, musician. Jinbei, helmsman. Frankie, shipwright. Robin, archaeologist. Nami, navigator. Zoro, first mate. Sanji, cook. Usopp, marksman. So they gotta fulfill a certain specific role on the ship. Big Mom has to betray Kaido. There is no other way. When you think about it, they were part of the world's most dangerous pirate crew, and I highly believe that when you have these 2 exponentially powerful people in one spot, sooner or later they're gonna wonder, I wonder what this would be like if I was the one in charge. There's no honor among thieves, and there's even less honor among pirates. Unless you're, the Straw Hats, or the Red Hair Pirates, or the Whitebeard crew. So, it just stands to reason. It stands to reason that, this alliance is going all well and good. But at some point, they're going to have to, one is going to have to concede to the other. Because you see Kaido right now, he's making everyone choose between siding with him or dying. And this is towards the people who have served Orochi. So, I feel like at some point down the line, even though these 2 are incredibly powerful people, he's going to want to... I highly doubt that they're just going to see eye to eye. Sure, they want to join forces, but at some point, they're going to have to acknowledge, like, okay, we're going to have to do this thing my way, or you're going to have to do this thing your way. And since these are 2 incredibly stubborn individuals, I highly doubt that this whole alliance of theirs will last very long. But who knows? Who can say? Carrot's pirate role is the stowaway. That fits her role properly. I mean, she's very good at sneaking onto ships she shouldn't be sneaking up on. You know what's funny? The fact that so many people on the Straw Hat Pirate crew had observation haki and did not sense her on the ship at all until after they noticed she was there. Maybe it was played off for comedy's sake. But true, let's not forget, even when they were part of the Rocks crew, they did not get along. Rest assured, there will be friction. Yeah. The only person that brought them under heel was Rox, and even then he had the goal of ruling the entire world, and he just let them do whatever they want without any rhyme or reason, just as long as he got to rule over the world and they did whatever they wanted to. But they don't have the camaraderie that the Red Hair pirates do, or that of the Straw Hats, or that of Whitebeard's crew before they disbanded. They don't have that sense of honor amongst each other. Top of page 19, did Kiku beat Kanjuro off screen? Hold on, let me look. Maybe that's ink on her sword. Hold on, let me look. Top of page 19. Oh! Oh, I never noticed. This is Kiku. She's got her sword. I know I've been calling him he this whole time. He sees himself as she, so I'm going to say she. She has her sword, and it's covered in blood, and she's crying through her mask. So did she kill Kanjuro? Because she's really sobbing. I can't tell. The only person who had observation haki was Luffy. None of the characters did. Zoro and Sanji have it. So right. Zoro was the only... wait. Luffy was the only one who was there, though. Okay, so... I completely forgot that they left Zoe, and that's when they found Carrot on the ship, and Luffy was the only one there with observation haki. I don't know why I thought that Carrot traveling with them, everyone was with them on the cruise, Sanji and Zoro. I don't know why I thought that, so thank you, Static, for reminding me of that. It was only Luffy who was there. But... does this mean that Kanjuro just got killed off screen, and we have a beheading of Orochi as well? And the fact that when Luffy and Yamato drop through the floor, they start to make a beeline for Kaido, but Luffy's all like, hey, show me the way, they're gonna kill Momo, and they're just running past all the beast pirates who I'm pretty sure they're, beating up on as they make their way over there. And you see Robin, Jinbei, Queen, and King looking on. Where is Jack during all of this? Jack is nowhere to be seen. I've yet to see him in any of the recent chapters. Where's Jack at? That's odd that we haven't seen Jack. The last time we saw Jack was when he called all of the Tobi Roppo in there to speak with them. And that was before all the festivities started. Jack is nowhere. Where's Jack? King and Queen are there presently at all times, but Jack is nowhere. Where's Jack at? Is he hiding? Is he asleep? Is he eating? Where'd he go? He's nowhere. We haven't seen him for the past, 3-4 chapters? I'm looking. I don't see him anywhere. Oh, I know Jinbei and Usopp as well. I don't see Jack anywhere. Frankie and Brook, they're doing their own thing right now. I'm not too worried about Frankie and Brook. They'll be fine. But the fact that Jack has not been accounted for. We haven't seen Jack longer than we've seen Brook and Frankie. So that's a lot more concerning. You got one of Kaido's top 3 officers, and he's not accounted for. I don't know. But overall, this is a 9 out of 10 chapter. But we're going to have to see in the next one if Orochi is truly, really, and truly dead. Did you see King handed his sword to Kaido to cut Orochi's head? I saw that. That's why I said, King is holding the scabbard that Kaido took his sword from. I noticed that. I was wondering why King was having his scabbard up like that, and then I realized, oh wait, that's the sword that Kaido just took out. Oh, King is just holding it for him like, Kaido, sir, cut the head off. Ah, my wall. I'm sure all the Mammoth boys are disappointed. Who knows? Who knows? I would like to know his take on this. But this, I don't know. I can't in good faith say that Orochi is dead. I can't. Because with him having a mythical Zoan type devil fruit, we don't know the capabilities of it or whether it allows him to survive, you know, having his head chopped off. If Orochi is dead, then it's a 10 out of 10 chapter. Exactly. It's a 10 out of 10 chapter if Orochi is truly dead. But if he's not dead, then it's a 9. It's still a phenomenal chapter because it got me out of my chair. And you guys know the stipulation of 9s and 10s. But I'm afraid he's alive, and then it would be a 9 out of 10 chapter. It's still phenomenal, though. But I'm not going to keep you guys any longer. It's already going on like 46 minutes, and I need to go ahead and get this My Hero Academia chapter taken care of. I've already recorded my reaction for One Piece, so you guys don't have to wait as long in order to get that reaction done. Reaction for the One Piece episode today. So you guys don't have to wait too long for that. But I thought this was a great chapter. Everyone, thank you for showing up for this. I do remember a big panel with Jack, Queen, and King, and Orochi in the previous chapter. Hold on, let me double check. Let me go back a chapter. Let's go back to chapter 984. I kind of want to see if I can find Jack real quick. If I can't, then it's fine. I'm not going to spend too much time on it. Ah, there he is. He's there. Okay, so Jack is there. Jack is right behind Momonosuke where Kaido is saying, I'm going to liven up the execution of this tedious brat with an announcement that might catch your attention. And this is when Kaido interrupted Orochi's big monologue, big Syndrome from Incredibles monologue. Listen up, I'm going to explain. And the moment he said, I'm going to explain the new Onigashima project, King, Queen, and Jack are there. I never noticed, but Jack is taller than Kaido. That's a big boy. But Jack is there. So much for me thinking that we haven't seen him in a whole bunch of chapters. He was literally there in the last chapter. But, you know, with us going on break, it's hard to remember certain things unless you're constantly reading this. But Jack is there. I wish Kizaru comes in and toys with the Flying Six like he did with the Supernova on Sabaody. Kizaru is One Piece's biggest troll. The fact that this man, we have yet to see him get angry and use his powers to the utmost. Like, he just uses his powers haphazardly. Like, when he uprooted that mangrove tree in Sabaody, he was like, wow, I forget how strong I really am. He's not regulating his strength. He's just casually shooting off lasers. So we have yet to see this man go all out. But if Kizaru was to show up out of all people, like he did say when Big Mom and Kaido were talking to each other before they convened in Wano, he was saying, hey, Akainu, you want me to go over to Wano and make sure that Big Mom and Kaido don't join up? You want me to take care of that? The absolute cojones on this man to go down there and say, let me break up Big Mom and Kaido. I do it for you, brother. I go down there, I clear it up, and then I come back and give me some rice cakes. That's exactly the fact that this man has no chill. He's like, you want to go down to where these two exponentially powerful Yonko are? I'll take care of them. The madness of this man. How powerful is he for him to just take everything so nonchalantly, even not taking on Yonkos and the prospect of splitting two Yonkos up and keep them from meeting each other? How do you get to this level of calm and get to this level of power where not even Yonkos scare you? And you know full well that they can use Haki on your intangible light body. I'm sorry, I'm monologuing. Look at me. You sly dog. You got me monologuing. I can't believe this. Seriously, you got me monologuing, by the way. I need to finish this up. Great chapter. Phenomenal chapter. I loved it. 9 out of 10. I'm probably going to have to play some One Piece Pirate Warriors 4 now because I've been thinking about Kizaru. And also that the fact, the DLC pack, the first character pack for Smoothie, Cracker, and Vince Moat Judge, that is releasing on Tuesday. So expect to see some gameplay videos of them. Hopefully they actually release some content along with the characters, because once you finish Pirate Warriors 4, do every single thing, S-rank every single mission, unlock all the characters, all the skills, get all the trophies. It's very dry bones. There's not a lot of content to keep you invested with, maximum hype. So hopefully they release some more content for the game and make it so that people are more, willing to dive back into the game other than DLC characters. But story for another time. Let me go ahead and end it. I've already gone up to 50 minutes. Let me keep this short. So, phenomenal chapter. Thank you guys for being here. Something tells me if Kizaru loses his cool, he will go berserk. I am not going to go down that road because I will keep talking about this man and then I'll lose track of time and then I won't get to the new chapter. But overall, great chapter. Did I notice Nami and Carrot being captured? Yep, clearly said it during the reaction. I hope you guys enjoyed this whole reaction. Thank you everyone for showing up. It really does mean a lot that you guys enjoy what I do. I'm going to keep doing it. It's what I enjoy. It's what I'm going to work towards being a full-time thing. So, I can say goodbye to the place where I work now and do what I truly love to do here. This is where my passion is. This is where my love and talents go. I really love this. I really do. And I'm not going to keep stopping until I get to that point where this actually is my full-time job. I'm just going to keep working towards it. Do you think Caribou told Kaido about Shirahoshi being Poseidon? I don't know. It's hard to say. But, with that being said, hope you all enjoyed. Can't wait to see you all in my next video, so have a fantastic day. And once again, as always, later, peoples.